Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. Sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
Right to the air is Burrow. Throw out wide to Walker. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Burrow will throw. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Burrow on play action. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 19. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd and a couple. Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
2nd down and goal. Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So now the Colts backed up to start their initial drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. McMillan, and not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll roll him out right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Burrow on 3rd down. He finds, and it's out. He put it on the carpet. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped it. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at it. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow, pass incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
On second down now, McMillan. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Gets around him. Now a hit and a loose football. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. He'll try again, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Colts post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays.
Here we go. Ready? Nice up. Single. Watch 16. Check back.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow looking to pass. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Holiday. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they're bringing your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevenson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 22-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Holiday. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he comes back with 1 complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Being chased out left, and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Well, this has been a pretty sizable... Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
The throw right side is complete here on the 1st play of the drive. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 21 yards away. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Here we go. Can. Side.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Another try after the 1st down sack. Burrow. And he's going to go down again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Here we go. Ready?
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On 2nd down, McMillan. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 6. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And now they're in the hurry-up. He finds his man complete. It's Stevenson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd down at 7. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And that is caught. He's got it for the Bengal touchdown. A great effort. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. As far as the early games go, we'll be watching that one in Houston. The Texans in for a fight as they'll square off against the Jacksonville Jaguars. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos out on the West Coast. More good stuff in the late afternoon as we'll be watching the game at SoFi Stadium. Well, it will be the Chargers. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. They'll set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Up the middle they go. McMillan. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Looking to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. Already his on 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Obviously, they want that run yardage, so they decline the penalty.
No doubt about it. Smart on their part. They finished off the play. But if you're going to jump, if you're going to commit a penalty, it's your job to finish off the play so you don't give up big gains like that.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. McMillan. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Again, here's Bernard. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Bengals are right back in this football game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now a handoff up the middle. McMillan. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here.
Here we go.
First down. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
A gain of 3, second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On second down now, McMillan, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, McMillan, and he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On first down, McMillan. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Well, Partner, tonight was a great as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember, and this is just game one of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for the Colts, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.